sailing through the tranquil and secluded Bai Tu Long Bay. You've probably heard lots of Halong Bay, but have you considered the vaster and off-the-beaten-path Bai Tu Long Bay? Where Halong refers to the descending mother dragon, Bai Tu Long refers to reverence of her children. And across 3 days and 2 nights, we got to cruise through these hundreds of dragonback islands and islets as we sailed through Bai Tu Long Bay with Indochina Junk. The peaceful glide across the emerald green waters with hardly any other ship in sight was one of the most serene memories of our entire time in Vietnam. But in between being mesmerized by the moody surroundings, we got to dive into a ton of fun activities. From the calmest kayaking journey of all time, to learning how to make Vietnamese street food pancakes, hiking into an island cave, to trying our hand in some night squid fishing, we were constantly experiencing new things. When we were on board watching the jutting limestone islands passing by, we were either relaxing in the comfort of our elegant cabin or feasting on some authentic Vietnamese delicacies. The array of food we got to try aboard Indochina Junk's Dragon Legend was some of the best Vietnamese cuisine we've ever had, and our ensuite cabin was decked out in traditional decor that we always felt immersed in Vietnamese luxury. But before we embarked on the Dragon Legend, we were picked up by our luxury van ride in Old Town Hanoi.
There's a total of 24 cabins on board, and right now, by first impressions, it's so beautiful, and I promise we'll give you guys a full tour. But before that, in about 5 minutes, lunch is being served and we're absolutely starving, so let's go eat.
We're on the 4th floor of the ship now in the indoor dining area, and the boat actually already started moving. We're slowly making our way into the bay. For lunch, we're working off of this set menu, and it's actually quite a few courses. Our first one already arrived. It looks amazing, and I absolutely love the decor that they have here for our dining area. Even the chopsticks holder is so cute and so traditional.
After that delicious first meal here on this cruise, we decided to come outside, head up to the 5th floor, the sun deck, to enjoy this beautiful view of the limestone islands. Apparently there's 2,000 islands in this entire bay. Now let's head downstairs and give you guys a full room tour of our cabin. So this is our lovely cabin that we're going to be staying in for the next 2 nights. Upon entering, one of the things that we loved and through our first impressions was how they kept the traditional and rustic interior design of this entire place. Now, when you first enter the cabin, you're going to find your controls. So here is where you can control not just your AC, but also your heater, because it does get a little bit chilly here depending on when you come. So right over here, you have your water. Now it's really cool. They have something called Halong Bay Green, where you're actually not allowed to use any plastic water bottles. So instead, they provide you with glass ones. If you ever run out, you can just call them and they'll come and refill it. They also provide these little cheese wafers, and of course we already ate lunch, so we're gonna save these for another time. Right over here, you also have a felt lined box. So if you have any jewelry such as rings or watches, you can just toss them in here. Underneath, you have a little bit of storage space. And right here, you'll find a really sizable queen size bed. It's honestly really comfortable. I love the decorative pillows that they threw on here. And of course, you have a cloth artwork over the headboard. Right in front of the bed, you have a TV, more storage space, and a little bit of artwork right here. And this might be my favorite spot on this entire cabin. You have these two seating areas, a little table where you can grab a drink, get some work done, because you have this gorgeous, massive window overlooking the bay. I think this might be Lauren's favorite spot. Right over here, you have a really large bathtub, and of course, huge window for you to look out as you're soaking it in. Right here, you'll find your towels, your sink. You have a shower right over here. And one thing that's really different is that it's actually lined with wood at the bottom. I don't think I've ever seen that for a shower. Over here, you have your toilet, and at the very end, you have a little bit of storage for your luggage. Now, in about 10 or so minutes, we're gonna be reaching our first excursion on this entire cruise, a local fishing village. Our guide says this is one of the most beautiful fishing villages you'll ever see. So hopefully we catch some really beautiful views along with some culture.
It's a little bit drizzly right now, but we just made it out to the Vung Vieng fishing village. It's just our group out here, and it's absolutely gorgeous. They look so cute with their little rice hats, the fishermen out there. We're actually going to be hopping on one of those bamboo boats right away.
Lauren honestly looks so cute with her little hat on. We're just rowing through the bay right now, and it's just so tranquil, so quiet. I think that's one of the key advantages of going through Bai Tu Long Bay. It's not as busy, so we just really feel like we have this whole entire area to ourselves.
Yeah. And the water is actually so green, even though it's kind of foggy today. Actually really foggy and a little bit rainy. You can still see the vibrant color shining through.
After visiting the fishing village, we came back to the boat where we had a lot of free time. Some people were upstairs playing board games while others hit up the spa. Laura and I felt so tired, so we took a nap, and yes, that bed is as comfy as it looks. And now it's actually time for dinner. For some reason, we just feel hungry all the time, and the food here is delicious. Oh, that's actually really nice, really refreshing. I love out here in Vietnam, they have different beers depending on which city you're from. There's like a Hanoi beer, a Saigon beer, and now there's a How Long Sapphire beer. Good morning from beautiful Bai Tu Long Bay. Thankfully, the ship is anchored right now, so we're able to pop the drone and see these surrounding limestone islands. It is so beautiful here.
We're gonna be grabbing a breakfast real soon before we head off on a kayaking adventure to a hidden beach where we're gonna enjoy a barbecue lunch. Our barbecue lunch on the beach didn't go as planned because the rain was actually coming in and out a little bit. So we left the beach to have lunch on the boat, and as soon as we left, came over here, the sun decides to come out. You can see I'm squinting a little, and the weather is so much warmer now. They actually have a beautiful setup on the 4th floor outdoors for us to have our barbecue. This beautiful island weather. Gotta have a fresh coconut to sip on during our barbecue. After lunch, we had a few hours of free time, so we took the opportunity to take a nap. I don't know why, but we were pretty tired, maybe from the kayaking. But right now, there's actually a cooking class going on in the dining area that we're gonna go check out. They're teaching us how to make bánh xèo, which is a Vietnamese pancake, sort of like a crepe, and it's actually fried up with vegetable oil, and you put in some savory toppings, add that fish sauce on the side, and voila, you have a delicious, hearty meal. Don't be shy, you can tell me what you think of this in the comments. Maybe give me a rating out of 10. I know it doesn't look the best, but let's see how it tastes, guys. It's quite a bit of vegetable oil in there, so it'll make the crepe really crispy, or the bánh xèo. And these onions look delicious. Not undercooked like I thought it was gonna be. Oh yeah.
What an amazing final dinner that we had here on our cruise. The food was delicious, and also the artwork made by the chef was just immaculate. I think honestly the staff really makes this experience so elevated, and it's just been so fun. Now we're heading over to the back of the boat because apparently every single night you can go squid fishing. I'm not even sure how that works, but we're gonna go and check that out.
For our final excursion here on the cruise, we hiked up to this cave called the Thien Canh Son, which I believe in English means the Heavenly Land Cave. It's actually quite a cool cave, but it was pretty busy when we got here. Right now it seems like there's almost nobody here. We're gonna be heading back down to the beach to relax a little bit before we head back to the boat and finally end our time at the Hai Long Bay Pier.
Overall, our experience with this cruise through Bai Tu Long Bay with Indochina Junk has been nothing but amazing. Getting to see the limestone islands, and of course what topped it all off was the staff. They just came to our every need. They were so friendly, and I felt like that is what really made this experience amazing. We can't wait to explore more of Vietnam, so join us on our next video.